Today, President Obama begins his 6th year in office. A week from tomorrow, he delivers the State of the Union address. Ahead of that, the president sat down for an interview with The New Yorker. Major Garrett is at the White House with the new revelations. Major, good morning.
Well, good morning, Charlie, Clarissa, and Gail. This interview is rich with metaphors on leadership. At one point, the president describes himself as a relay swimmer in the river of history. Another moment as a sailor tacking back and forth to reach a distant spot. There's commentary on news of the day. The president describes as overblown surveillance fears and wades into the new reality of raising teen daughters in a country where, at least some states, there's legalized marijuana. Amid the struggle to regain second-term momentum, the president opened up to The New Yorker on a surprising range of topics. I don't think it is more dangerous than alcohol, the president said about marijuana, which he smoked frequently in his youth. It's not something I encourage, and I've told my daughters I think it's a bad idea. Fresh off a speech that outlined new rules for counter-terrorist surveillance,
the standards for government surveillance must be higher.
The president nevertheless condemned Edward Snowden, whose unauthorized leak set Mr. Obama on his reformist path. The benefit of the debate he generated was not worth the damage done, the president said of Snowden. 5 years from now, when I'm a private citizen, I'm going to feel pretty confident that my government is not spying on me. The president also defended his 2012 campaign claim about the state of Al-Qaeda.
Al-Qaeda has been decimated.
The analogy we use around here sometimes, Mr. Obama said, is if a JV team puts on Lakers uniforms, that doesn't make them Kobe Bryant. There is a distinction between the capacity and reach of a bin Laden and a network versus jihadists who are engaged in various local power struggles. Mr. Obama, like President Bush before him, said he's content to accept the verdict of history measured over time, not in the moment. One of the things that I have learned to appreciate more as president is you are essentially a relay swimmer in a river full of rapids, and that river is history. About the inept rollout of the Obamacare website,
I take full responsibility for making sure it gets fixed ASAP.
The president again pleaded for patience. If you're doing big, hard things, then there's going to be some hair on it. There's going to be some aspects of it that aren't clean and neat. The president also acknowledged that racial and partisan tensions remain and possibly have intensified during his presidency, recalling his 2004 Democratic National Convention speech where he spoke of a post-racial, post-partisan America. Mr. Obama now describes that rhetoric as merely aspirational. Charlie, Clarissa, and Gail.
Thank you, Major.